Hi, doing everybody, Jonathan here, and in this video, I'm going to answer a question that I actually got 3 times over the last week from different people asking about what my first experience was like as a personal trainer in a big box gym. And I understand that a lot of you want a little bit more clarity on this because there are tons of ads. I see them all the time on Facebook about the perfect words that you say to get people to sign up or the perfect thing that you do. And there's no perfect thing, but I think if I explain to you the many experiences that I've had starting and restarting at big box gyms, it'll give you some understanding as to what is your best course of action so that you can see success. I'll also finish this off with what I would do now, having all this experience running my own business. If I had to work in a big box gym tomorrow, what I would do. So I'll go over all of that, and hopefully that will give a lot of the rookies out there a little bit of comfort. So before I do that, if you have not yet, make sure to click on that link up there and subscribe to my newsletter as I send out short articles every Monday on how to see success in the fitness industry. If you're just happen to stumble upon my channel, click on the YouTube icon below as I make videos every Wednesday based on questions that I get the most. And as always, if you've already subscribed to both my newsletter and to the YouTube channel, thank you very much for your support. And if you find the information in this video helpful, please click on the like button below the video player because every like that I get helps this channel. All right, so I'm not sure if you all know my story on how I came to become a business owner from a personal trainer in a big box gym, but when I first started, I was in college. I was 20 years old, going from my junior to senior year, and I was looking for a summer job. I thought I was just going to be recruited to clean up weights, but I had a fair amount of experience. I kind of looked the part, and the head personal training director said, "I want you to be a personal trainer here." Now, I had not been certified yet. They were essentially going to walk me through the process. But the one thing that has remained consistent, whether I had started at that gym when I was 20 years old or when I went back to personal training after a stint as a business banker, is that you have to put your time in the front end. All right, so the main things that you want to do as a personal trainer in a big box gym is understand their system. All right, you want to understand how they get clients, how trainers are to guide the clients along from meeting them on the floor to sales, and you want to understand how you get paid. All right, because too often I think trainers are so nervous that they kind of like give themselves away. And I did this in the very beginning. I didn't really spend so much time strategizing. All right, this is how much I want to make. This is what I have to do to make it. It was just like, oh, I'm a trainer, I don't know much, I'm just gonna do whatever they tell me. And I spent a lot of time kind of wasted in the gym. I would spend like 10 to 12 hours a day just shadowing trainers. And shadowing trainers is not necessarily a bad thing, but I was doing it indiscriminately, and I wasn't really setting myself up for success. So in my first position, I just watched people all day long. Didn't get much practical work until maybe 2 weeks in. And that's a lot of time to be investing in the gym, not really making any money. So what I would suggest is, first and foremost, you want to get an idea of the structure of the gym. How am I supposed to speak to clients? How am I supposed to get them? And there's usually a call list. And you just can't be afraid, because the one thing that you're going to have to understand is it's all a numbers game when it comes to sales. It's a numbers game for me still. Whenever somebody comes to my boot camp, there's a chance that after their Groupon is over, they may not continue. But I'm okay with taking all of the no's because I only need a certain number of yeses in order for me to have the lifestyle and make the money that I want. So will you have to do some shadowing of other personal trainers? Sure, and that's not a bad idea, but you don't want to dedicate too much time. You really want to try to get yourself going. You want to identify whether or not the gym has a group training structure, as I'm a big proponent of small group training, as that will allow you to make more money per hour and then cut the amount of hours that you have to work per day. Because in the very beginning, I was working like 8-9 hours a day, 5 hours straight in the morning and then 4 hours straight in the evening, where that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. And it also opens you up to offering a lower price per session, as opposed to offering $50 to $80 per session. You can charge somewhere between $20 to $50 per session, and then the client can get as many sessions. You train multiple people at the same time, and you make more money. If your gym does not have that payment structure in place, I would definitely recommend that you bring that up to the head trainer and let them know that this is something that you want to do. The benefit is to you and them. You can appeal to a larger pool of people, all right? And you can do comp sessions, multiple of them at the same time. So that way you're not stuck with one person. All of a sudden you've wasted, 3 hours out of your life for somebody to just say, I'm gonna try this on my own. One of the better things that I did the second time around. So, I started off at this gym powerhouse in Bloomfield. I worked there for 2 years, thought I wanted to do corporate America, and then I was a business banker for like 3 years. I moonlit a little bit as a personal trainer, but decided that I didn't want to do, the whole corporate America thing. So I left banking and then went to a new gym, Signature in Belleville. And one of the first things that I did, having been mature and understanding that I have to see people, was that I got my notebook out and then I would just walk the floor. You can't be afraid to walk the floor and then just say, hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm a trainer here. By the way, I was just checking to see if you got your comp sessions. And in most cases, I'd say 70% of the people that go to a gym don't get their comp sessions, mainly because of the volume at which people are signed up and the dearth of trainers that are there. So I'd always inquire, especially if they're on, cardio machines. You definitely want to ask if they got their comp sessions. If they did, you can always offer them again. One of the main things that I did that I think gave me a leg up, I had a very stripped down version of the FitPro calculator. It's not as developed as it is now, but it gave my prospective clients a visual representation of where they were in their state of health and fitness. So it's a little bit more of a reason for them to want to train with you. The one thing that I was scared to do when I was working in a big box gym that I always recommend that everybody does is seek out the Group X instructor and ask if you can teach a group training class. Whether it's cardio, whether it's boot camp, I don't know if you have a background in Zumba, but you want to teach a group class because that's where a large amount of people who would pay for training or who are at least open to instruction congregate. There's some people, let's say in the cardio section, you may get more no's than yeses, or an overwhelming amount of no's compared to yeses, because they feel like they have it on their own already. Whereas if you teach a group training class and at the end of every class you're saying, hey everybody, I also do specialized small group training for X amount of dollars, try out a comp, a specialized class, then you may have more success in turning people over, or at least you have a larger number of people to talk to about the services that you offer that will be paid. So if I were to do it over again, if I were to start over again and I was to work at 24-hour fitness, let's say, the first thing that I would do upon getting hired is I would ask to be trained on the computer systems for sure, so that I understand exactly how to put clients in, how I get paid. I'd ask for a demonstration of the payment structure. I'd make sure that there's some kind of a small group training program in place, and if not, I would implement one and explain it to the head trainer so that I can make more money in less time. The next thing that I would do is I would walk the floor. I would be going to people and I would be saying, hey, I'm a new personal trainer here. I'm offering comp sessions if you haven't gotten them yet. If you have gotten them and it's been more than a year, congratulations, you get new comp sessions every year and I'd love to meet with you. I'd always make use of the FitPro calculator because people like visual representations of their overall health and fitness. When you can give people a chart, that usually helps them. And then I would seek out the Group X instructor and I would tell them, hey, I'm a new trainer here and I want to teach group classes because that can be a springboard for you to gain more popularity and visibility in the gym in a low pressure situation because people are supposed to talk to you, and it gives you an opportunity to tell the gym members about your classes. Your main thing is you cannot be afraid of the word no, because you're going to hear it often. You're going to hear no thank you. You're going to hear no, I can't afford it. You're going to hear no, not right now. And that's okay because that's part of the game. That's part of sales and that's part of training. You just have to keep pounding the rock every day with a positive attitude. And when you do that, I guarantee you people will be more turned towards your type of training because there's always going to be that person that's willing to try you out. And I always say that if you can get one client, you can get many, because all you have to do is knock it out of the park with that one client and you'll be fine. Now, I would say that while you are in the gym, you always want to make sure to stash some money aside for that day when you're ready to start out on your own, so that you can buy little bits of equipment here and there, and then you can start to branch out on your own and not give 50% of your income to the big box gyms. But it's a necessary evil because you'll deal with a number of people. You don't have to do all of the investing into the marketing up front. So take it with a grain of salt when you take the rejections. Don't sell yourself short. Be confident when you speak to people, and then put yourself in a position to talk to as many people as possible. Now, I always make it available to you guys, especially as rookies, that you may not have a solid training structure. A lot of times you get in front of the client and you're not sure how to work them out, much less are you sure how to give them a workout that will keep them motivated and make them want to come back. Very often, gyms tell you to train clients a certain kind of way, just show them specific machines, but those clients may walk away and say, now that I know these machines, I don't need you anymore. So you want to give the clients things that they can't get on their own. And I put together a program that has kept my business thriving and has helped many personal trainers, both rookies and vets, see a lot of success. And that is through my Dumbbells to Dollars course. It's going to go over how to train people, whether it's groups or personal training. It'll teach you how to go over nutrition. It'll teach you how to navigate the big box gym when you first start. And then when you're ready to start off on your own and develop your own business, it'll teach you how to build your own website, how to market yourself online and through social media. So if you've never checked out my Dumbbells to Dollars course, click on that image right there. It will also keep any certification that you have current, as it offers CEUs with a very easy to pass course. So check that out after this video. But stay confident, work hard. Don't be afraid of the beginning. It may be a little bit intimidating, but I guarantee that if you put your hard work in, you stay positive, you'll see a lot of success. So that's about it. I hope I answered the questions you guys asked. If you have any questions that are going to piggyback off this video, put them in the comment section below. Or if you have a question completely unrelated to the video, put in the comment section below, as it may inspire another video that I make. I'm going to go back to making videos every Wednesday instead of Tuesdays and Thursdays, as I found that that gives the best response. So I'll be back in a week. Just make sure to put the comments in the section below. I'll check them. And as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe. Stress helps all, get rest. Don't slap anybody. Love your clients and they'll love you back. I'll see y'all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.